family, welcome back to Outdoors with the Plenties. I'm Mark, and on today's video we're going to do a how-to video on setting up a hot tent for winter camping. We tested this tent out maybe I want to say Thanksgiving sometime, and then we had it set up at our last camping trip we just did up in Shenandoah National Park. So today I'm gonna show you guys tips and tricks and things we've learned when we were camping in the cold weather up in the mountains. So I'd like to thank you guys for being here today. Thank you to all the new subscribers that we have, and tell a friend that Outdoors with the Plenties is here again to show you guys a how-to video. Alright? So stick around, I'm gonna get everything I need, we'll get set up, and I'm gonna come show you guys everything you need to get set up with your hot tent. Alright? Alright family, so we're back. What you see in front of you right here are a few items that you might need to get your tent set up for cold weather camping. So over here we have a pump. It's a regular old hand crank pump. Stand on it like you would do the old school bicycle pump, and you just pump. Okay. Also with that you have the hose pump. Okay. This end screws into the pump, and this end right here. This tent came with actually, the pump came with like 4 or 5 attachments. So whatever hot tent you have, this pump is universal for certain pumps, but make sure you got the right attachment for your hot tent. The main thing, this is the tent. This is the blow-up tent. It takes air, or you can use a plug-in pump, but it takes air to pump this tent up. So we'll show you that here shortly. And over here to my right, I have some stakes. Now these aren't the stakes that came with the tent. I would recommend you go to Walmart or Home Depot or somewhere and try to find you some more beefy stakes for your tent. Because normally the stakes that come with the tents, we've learned, aren't strong enough. And if it's a windy day or a windy night, the wind is just going to blow your tent right out the ground, down the road, down your campsite. So you don't want to be chasing the tent in the middle of the night, and you don't want to do that. So get you some beefier stakes at like Walmart, Home Depot. They're real cheap, like maybe $1 a piece, $2 a piece, something like that. Just get that for your own sanity. We have a hammer. Some people use mallets, but you'll know what you'll prefer once you get started. And last but not least, a tarp. Now tarps are important when you go camping. You always want to have at least a couple tarps with you, maybe 3 or 4. Just have a bunch of tarps with you, because you never know what you might need. This could be protection, this could be shelter, this could be something that a water barrier, anything. So we're going to take this tarp and we're going to put it under the tent. We're going to lay this tarp down first underneath the tent, so you can see you have like a layer between the ground and your tent. So get you a tarp. Give me a second, I'm gonna come back to you guys. I'm gonna get everything laid out and ready to go, so you can see as we move on. Alright. Okay guys, here we go again. So right now, you guys are getting ready to see me take this tent out of the bag, unhooking the clips, loosening up the drawstrings, and then I'm just gonna roll this tent out the bag. But I still have one more strap that I need to take off to kind of really release the tent itself, so that I can roll it out flat the way I want it. So what you see here, guys, is me just stretching the tent out, rolling everything out, getting everything flat. But let me back up for a second. So when we initially put the tent inside of the bag, if you can think of like folding your t-shirt or folding a t-shirt, when you fold a t-shirt, you kind of fold your t-shirt like a under over type thing. So that's what we did on the first fold. And then the second roll, if you can think of like rolling up an egg roll, for those of you that do or make egg rolls, your second roll, you rolled your tent up like an egg roll. So here you see me looking at the tent like, oh man, I got this whole thing backwards. So what you see me doing here is I'm swinging the tent around to get it facing in the direction I want it to face. Then I'm gonna repeat the whole process again by laying the tent out or stretching the tent out using the four corners and the D-rings that you see me pulling here over top of the tarp. So you guys see the tarp that I told you guys about earlier? Now here's the tent sitting on top of the tarp to kind of give you a little barrier, like I said earlier. So after you see me lay this tent out, guys, that pump that you see up in the right hand corner of the tent and tarp, I'm getting ready to plug that in so that I can pump the tent up like it needs to be, so you guys can see that here shortly. So yeah, man, just stick around and we're gonna get this thing done. All right, family, we're gonna give you a quick tour of the hot tent that's all set up now. So let's start around the outside and we'll work our way on the inside. All right, right here's the D-ring that I told you guys about, that's staked down. Over here you have the access point for your pump. You guys saw me with the pump earlier in the video, the old school bicycle pump. Y'all saw me with that. So you put your hook up in here, and then this right here is when you're all done with the tent. You unscrew this piece here and it lets all the air out and deflates the tent. So you got a window down there. You got the skylight moon roof up there. Here's the back window that you can unzip on both sides, either corner, boom. And over there, right here, you can unzip those two zippers, and you can roll that window up and you can see out of that. Also give you some airflow in there. All right, here's another window on the opposite side. And then up here, you guys, here's your chimney cutout for your wood stove for the inside. You can kind of cut a circle, or most people do like an X pattern there for the circumference of your wood stove chimney. Also on each corner of the tent, you have this paracord hookup that goes all the way to the top. You got one up top as well that you can also tape, and you can stake down your tent to make it a little more tighter, you know, to keep the wind from blowing it away. As we enter the inside, you guys see it's very spacious. A lot of room in here, and you see the ribs going all throughout the tent. This tent here is perfect for us, a family of 3.
You probably can get 2 kids, an adult with everybody's blankets and mats and sleeping bags, or you probably get 2 adults, 1 child. However you want to configure it, make it your own, make it work for you and your family. So here it is, guys. There's the hot tent in all its glory. We hope it helped you guys in the meantime, and we'll pick you back up next time when we can close this video out. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, man, check this out. We'd like to thank you guys for watching Outdoors with the Plenties, our how-to video on setting up a hot tent for winter or cold weather camping. Please like, comment, subscribe to our channel. Tell a friend, share the video, let them know what Outdoors with the Plenties has to offer down there in old Virginia. We thank you guys for watching once again, and remember, together we can make a difference. One spirit, one goal. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Peace.